Hello, Steve White's 89. Well, as you all know, there's not a lot happening in the Madonna camp at the moment. She's editing something, reshooting something. I'm not going to talk about that. But I've sort of been thinking, and people suggested to me, why don't you talk, okay, you hate her latest era, so how about talk about the Madonna you do love and her older stuff. Do reviews of her other albums, her other tours, her videos and stuff. And I sort of thought that could be fun, but how do you do that? It's all past. Where do you start? I've seen a lot of people, a lot of young little twinky little gay boys and cute gay twins doing reviews and, reaction videos. But I can't do a reaction video to a Madonna thing because I've seen, I know it all. It'd be me like acting like, oh, this isn't, you can't do it. If you're new to something, if you're younger and you haven't seen Madonna's old videos, you can do a reaction video. If you've been there for the whole thing, you can't do that. It's ridiculous. But what I was thinking of doing, a couple of things. I do want to do reviews just of her concerts and stuff like that, and different eras and sort of different events, and just sort of give a little history on something. And also some fan perspective from people who were there at the time, rather than the sort of, some of the retrospective stuff is a bit weird. You sort of see younger people writing about events they weren't around for and talking about it like they were there and like they know anything. It's kind of frustrating and fascinating at the same time. I thought I could do a little bit of that, but that requires some research, some writing, some actual editing and some work. So those videos will be sort of random, but again, they're not news, they're not current, so it's not like they have to be done in time and be sort of done in time to be relevant and get hits or anything, so whatever views, whatever. So I think I'm going to do that. But one thing I think I might do is, I did a video the other day about the fact that Madonna is slowly sneaking out HD versions of her music videos and replacing the old SD versions of her YouTube videos without losing the views or anything. So they're just like updating, upscaling, because it's the exact same video, it's just better quality. So they're getting away with, because once upon a time you couldn't do that with videos because that would be like cheating. Like, people didn't watch that video. Well, that's because it didn't exist because they didn't have HD then. So now we've got SD, because they just had SD. Now we've got HD, we've got these beautiful copies, these beautiful high definition remasters or scans or whatever they are. And now we can watch them and they're great. Now, she did 8 videos, I talked about those, but Nothing Really Matters just came out yesterday. Or I saw it yesterday that it was released now, and I had a look at it, and it's stunning. It's beautiful. The detail, it's just so amazing. And I'm like, I think I might do, like, at least I can review those videos and, like, sort of, because they're in HD, but also I can just talk about the videos in general. So I might do that. That could be fun. And they're sort of coming out very slowly. So, I can do those 8 sort of probably before the next one comes out. But it's very exciting, though, because when you're a Madonna fan, a lot of her stuff is a long time in the past, and finding good quality copies of her older videos and some of her concerts and that is hard because the standards just weren't the same back then. Standard definition TV was nothing compared to later standard definition TV and then high definition TV, and now what we sort of determine as high definition for streaming, and it's so different. And it's such a crime that now that Madonna's older, she has videos in high definition where you can see every little sign of aging, whereas her older videos when she was young and perfect are all like these soft video, what do you call it, when you are not upgrading, upscaling. So it's a little bit of a cruel twist of fate that so many of these actresses, some of their best work is going to be soft and, out of focus, and their later work, when ageism is an issue, they're going to be showing it all in detail. My God, imagine, but it's sort of a good thing in a way. Imagine Betty Davis in Whatever Happened Baby Jane in true high definition. That would be more terrifying than the version that they filmed in black and white. But I'm just rambling about irrelevant crap at the moment. But yes, I'm just excited because Nothing Really Matters came out. It's one of my favourite videos of hers, and just to see it, such sharpness, like her makeup, just everything, and some of the other videos as well, of course. The newer ones are more exciting because they were done in true high definition, so they will be 100% when they're done properly. Whereas the older videos, some of them, even if they go back to the original film because they were filmed on film, maybe edited on film before they were put onto video and distributed, they may not have been shot, on really high quality film stock because they weren't expected to be more than like a little, TV image. They were never expected to be projected or to be shown in high definition or anything like that. Because that used to just be for cinema, because that was anything projected, but now we have such big TVs and the definition and all that. So there's a lot of issues, and some that were shot on video, some were filmed on film, edited on video, but the original film is lost, so they've just got the video masters, so that's the best they can do with them, is to upscale them and put different filters and things on them to sort of help. But other ones can go back to the original film, but then the film quality isn't great, and sometimes they put filters on to get rid of the grain, and then that makes them look flat and animated as well. So there's going to be a lot of issues, but I feel that there is like some movement in the Madonna camp to actually get her stuff done in high definition, because they didn't just do the latest ones which were filmed in high definition, which can actually be fairly easily have proper proper copies done. They went back so far as to do Material Girl and Erotica. Now, I'm fairly sure Erotica was shot on film because they wanted it to look sort of like that. So that might have been some luck with that one. But Material Girl, I don't know, like, I don't want to get stuck into the whole issue again because I find it fascinating. I get obsessed with film grain and film... I can like look at different versions of videos and films and different prints and transitions and everything, and scans and that, and I can just sit there and compare like stills all day. I'm really nerding like that. But yeah, I'm going to stop talking. I'm just happy that Nothing Really Matters came out. I watched it, it looked amazing, and I'm going to start, I think, doing reviews of them and then just reviews of different events and eras from Madonna's past, because there's not a lot happening now, and I don't think there's going to be as much happening in her future as there has been, obviously, in the last 10, 20, and then 30 years. So it might be fun. And I'm a little jealous of the young baby gays and cute black guys, twins, who are doing like the reaction videos and getting these big views, because some of them are entertaining, some of them are just tedious and it's just cringe, and they are just performing like, oh, look at me reacting, oh my god, I'm so gay and funny, oh my god, and I'm like, oh, I want to slap them. Other people are actually really looking at the work and having real reactions, but I can't, like I said, I can't do that. I've seen them all. It'd be fake as F for me to act like, there isn't anything in Madonna's I haven't watched even in a few years. So I can't even go back and look at old stuff and be like, oh, I can't remember this. Oh, this is fascinating, because I'm a fan. I actually watch her stuff. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm just going to probably go watch the HD videos again on my TV, looking beautiful, and actually start looking at the videos and thinking in terms of doing that. Because I also thought of doing that with Star Trek, because I bitch about Star Trek Discovery and the new Trek shows being really bad, and people keep saying to me, why don't you do reviews of the old Star Trek, since you love it so much? You could do one of those each week or something. I'm like, well, they've been done to death, and also I'm just not that confident in my skills as like a reviewer. I'm not a journalist or anything, but it would be more fun, so I might actually do that as well. I'm just mentioning that in case anyone who likes Madonna and Star Trek is watching this. But I'm going to go. I've talked way too much. This is way too long. It should have been a 5-minute video, but I get excited about this stuff and I rattle on. But feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Do you think I should do reviews of Madonna's older stuff that I actually like and can say good things about? Or is it just like, it's old, nobody cares? I'm not that bothered about how many views I get. I just like the idea that if someone clicks on a certain video or a certain theme or topic of Madonna or event, that there's a few videos that actually look into it properly, and even if mine's only one of a few, I still think there's some value in that. So I think I'm going to do that, but I'll take my time and do it properly, I think, is the idea. There's no trying to rush a video out before, while it's new and news and relevant. I can take my time, so I'm still talking. Bye.